We've just got back from ta-iad. If you don't know what it is, that is Fight Street. If you know, you know. And on the way back, what we have done, we've got some fruit as well. A nice little 70 baht job, which is, quick maths, £1.75, something along those lines. But today we're going to go through Fight Street, ta-iad, or Bangtao. What area is better? So let's get into this shizzle. I'm going to eat my fruit whilst I do this as well. But first off, it is the ease. You come abroad, away to Thailand, to make things easy. You want an easy life. And ta-iad is 1 kilometre long. Everything is on that street. From food gaffs, to your gym, shake gaffs, fresh fruit, massage places. It's all there. Whereas in Bangtao, you can say it's a little village. It's all over the shop. You might have to go to Surin for one thing. You might need to go somewhere else for one thing and the other thing. But you need to know the area. You need maps. And if you're not really used to being in this sort of area, you could get ripped off at certain places because Bangtao is expensive. And that is another downfall of being in Bangtao. It's loads of beach resorts, loads of them. So if you are here, you could go to a restaurant that maybe £25 for a meal. It's not a lot, but if you're doing that for 3 meals a day, that's going to add up. ta-iad, not quite as expensive, and the food's a lot cheaper. I found when I was there, I can have better, healthier food. It could be just because I know the place better, but I can have proper solid carnivore meals. I can have butter bowls. I can have healthy preps. Whereas in Bangtao, I found it a little bit harder to find. I've only been in Bangtao a week. I used to live down at the soy, so you could say that. But like I said, it's 1 kilometre long and everything's down that road. So even if you don't know, you literally start at one end, you walk to the other end, and you see what stuff it has to offer. And that's why I think that's really, it's so good. So good. Loads of options, absolutely loads. I've been there for the last 3 days on Fight Street, and I've been to Tony's restaurant, I've been to a cookie dough place, cheap meal, I've been to Filling Station 3 times because I absolutely love it, I've been to Mama's, and I've been to Trooper Eats. That's 5 places. I've been in Bangtao a week. I've been to Butterfly and Unnies, that's it. And Unnies is a one-off because it's expensive. So I've literally been to Butterfly for all my scram, all my main meals, and then fruit at another few places. And that's just because I don't find there's as much selection at the rates that you should be paying, because all the meals are beach resort rates, proper touristy rates. And if you're going to be here as a fighter, that is sometimes quite hard to sustain. Another good thing about Fight Street, it's a fitness street. Everyone's there for fitness. You might come Bangtao and you get some people there for pleasure, some people are there for training, some people there just to get on the piss because they're rich and they can stay in these areas. Whereas on Fight Street, everyone's there for fitness. So if everyone shares a similar goal, it's going to make you want to push even further because everyone else is pushing really hard. And when people around you aren't pushing the hardest, or they're going out on the binge, or they're going to Patong to go and party, sometimes it can distract you a little bit. And that's why Fight Street, every single person on that street is there for a reason. And it is to train a little. Even if they're having a holiday, they just train in the morning, then they go and explore, but they stay there because they can train, they can eat healthy scram, they can feel good, they can live like a king, they can live like a queen. This is obviously from Bangtao, but they can get fruit at ease. Like here, I'd have to drive 1 kilometre to go get some fruit. Fight Street, I literally just walk out my hotel, get some fruit, sorted, bish bash bosh, done. That's the main thing for me, ease. As well as that, what beaches are near? You can see there's beaches here as well. There's Nai Han and there's Kata. Rawai is a very nice place, that's near Fight Street as well. Here, near Bangtao, we've got Surin, you've got Banana. So the beaches, I'd say they're on par, but it just depends the environment you want to be in. People on Kata Beach are going to be more party ends because it's near Patong. People on Nai Han, you'll have a little bit of fitness, bit of family. People on these beach resorts are going to be the people with a little bit more money. But it don't really matter about the area. It all comes down to where you want to train. Because in Bangtao, you got, for me, Bangtao MMA. That's the reason I come here. Ideally, I'd want Bangtao MMA near Fight Street, ta-iad. Even if it was literally just 15 minutes apart, that would have been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, because I'd live there and I'd just drive up. But an hour, I want the ease. That's the reason I've come away. I can't be arsed being in the car. An hour there, hour back, 2 times a day. Nah, not for me. I'm here to make everything easy, so I can't be bothered doing that. So I'm staying here, and then towards the weekend, maybe a Friday, I'm going to Shillong and coming back on maybe a Monday. I might train in Shillong on a Monday. But I come to train at Bangtao. If you're not going to train at Bangtao, I highly recommend going to Fight Street instead of coming around these ends. Another good thing about the Fight Street, there's so many different gyms, so you can hop about. You can go to Tiger, you can go to Apollo, Pocket Grappling Academy. That's probably the best grappling, or it is the best grappling school on the island of Phuket. You can mix it through. There's loads of different places there, whereas Bangtao, other than Muay Thai gyms, there's not too much around it. Fight Street, everything evolves around that. So there's places in Rawai, there's places in Qatar, there's places in Shillong down that street. So you got lots of options if you get bored of a certain area. As well as that, you got Central Phuket that's pretty close. That's 10 minutes from Fight Street, and then you've got markets. I'm speaking from experience of living there myself. I've only stayed here a week. You could say it's a little bit biased, but from my week already being here, my first impressions, I like Fight Street, ta-iad, the soy, a lot better than this area. The only reason I'm staying here is because of Bangtao at the moment, because I set out to train here. But now I might go around a little bit, might train in Shillong near Fight Street on the weekend and do bits like that. But that is my personal opinion. Oh, on those 2 streets. Here, we have a passion fruit here. Never eaten it. I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, you're definitely not meant to eat the outside. Bit of a weird question. How are you gonna eat that? You're just gonna tongue it? Oh my fuck. Ugh. That is disgusting. How can you call that fruit? That was awful. That is hanging. I'm not having that. Screw that. But that is today's video. What is better, Bangtao area or Fight Street area? The soy. Up to you, which one you want to go for. But they're my personal opinions of why I think the area itself of Fight Street is a lot better than the area for Bangtao. Bangtao's more of a holiday area, more of a resort area. That one's more like I'm here to play ball and get to work. But it's up to you how you see it. This has nothing to do with the gyms, as in I like that better because of this certain gym. I'm literally going off the certain areas, but there is a bonus that there's a lot of gyms around Fight Street. I'll see you in the next video. Bish, bash, bosh, pow!